Hey there, hi there, hello. I am not going to do my normal voiceover. I'm trying to get this video up as quickly as possible because my Florida peeps are going to be so thrilled to find out about this. This is the new Smyrna Beach store. The signs on the new Smyrna Beach store say that they open on August 27th. But when we were here about a week ago, the sign said August 20th. It's the 21st. They were open. It's a soft opening. Stores use soft openings to help train their staff so that they're not being bombarded by people on the actual grand opening day and they have a little bit of experience underneath their belt. That's really cool. I love it. It's great. But the whole point of this is that the Ollies in New Smyrna Beach is open and it is so well stocked. Anyway, let me do say that I really appreciate everybody who interacts with my channel in any way that you choose to, whether it's just to watch my videos or maybe watch, subscribe, make some comments, whatever it is that you do. If you share it, that's so perfect and wonderful and awesome. I really appreciate you. You are amazing. Anyway, back to the store. Wow. Just wow. Oh my gosh. This is a fully stocked craft section in Ollie's. They had so many paper pads. They had so many things for the junk journalers. They had so many things for the, what am I thinking? The people who like to do craft kits. They had so many of those. One thing that they didn't have a whole lot of was sprinkles. In fact, I don't think I saw any sprinkles at all, but they had 4 different colors of fondant mix. I thought that was interesting. So this is an amazing opportunity for you because this store is not officially open yet. Even though the signs on the doors say that they open on August 27th, that's not true. They are currently doing this soft grand opening, and I highly recommend that anybody who wants to go in and look around and find a fully stocked, amazingly well accoutered Ollie's, that this is the store. This is the New Smyrna store in New Smyrna, Florida. It is south of Daytona Beach, but not very far south of Daytona Beach. It's north of Merritt Island, but not very far north of Merritt Island. That gives you an idea of where it is in the state of Florida if you're not familiar with this area of Florida. But they had so many different things, and everything was so fully well stocked. I saw so many different paper pads, and I personally bought 3 different paper pads, but they probably had 6 or 7 different styles of paper pads. They had so many of the other things that I have demonstrated in my other store walkthroughs. They did not have, however, the gold foil Cricut from the Cricut maker. They did have the green vinyl. And only green. Just green. Nothing but green. I swear, I honestly, I think I will be shocked if I ever see another color of those big rolls of Cricut vinyl. It will be amazing. But not only was the craft department fully stocked, which is what you're looking at now, the whole store was fully stocked. So if you want to go in there and look at other things, I'm going to focus on the craft stuff. This video is almost all about craft stuff, but there are so many other things that they have in there. The food section, completely stocked. Books, completely stocked. Toys, completely stocked. It's a brand new store. It has not been ransacked by people going there for the grand opening. It is open, but it has not been ransacked by a grand opening, and the stuff that they have is amazing. They have those paper punches, the ones that I keep showing you that are like the poop and the smiley face. Well, in this store, they had the confetti one, but in this store, they were $1. They come up later in this video. The recollections, what do you call it? Oh, I can't think right now. I'm so excited. Ugh, what is it? The recollections tape dot dispensers. 16 meters of recollections tape and a dispenser. So you get 2 refills that are 8 meters each, and then the dispenser, and that was $1. I have to admit, I bought an entire peg of it, but there is still plenty left. I may have bought a lot of them, but I did not buy all of them. In fact, I didn't clean them out of anything. Be sure that you look at the different areas where the paper pads are because they had paper pads spread out over the entire aisle. They had so many different legal pads. They had so many different composition books. And oddly enough, the composition books were a lot of different prices. And they had a Stettler set of markers that I'd never seen in any of the other stores. They will come up at some point. I'm really not even watching this video as I'm doing the voiceover. I'm just telling you this. Why am I doing it this way? Because I want to get this video up as soon as I get home. I want to give y'all the best opportunity to get to that New Smyrna Beach store first thing tomorrow morning. Not New Smyrna Beach, New Smyrna store. Well, actually, it might be New Smyrna Beach. Anyway, doesn't matter. go to the Ollies in New Smyrna Beach. I know that the sign on the door says that they don't open until August 27th, but they are open. They are doing a soft opening to help train all of the employees. And the employees in there, they were fantastic. I met this one lady. She was super. She was so helpful and so kind, and she was amazing. I will say one thing about this store. This store does not have a dollar table. So don't go looking for the dollar table. All of the craft stuff, the majority of the paper and the pads and the pens, things like that, those were in the aisle near the cards. The kits were near the front, the little, all the craft kits like the rock painting kits and things like that. Those were near the front, near the books. The fondant mixes were right where you go into the aisle in order to line up, in order to get into the queue so you can pay. And there was one other place that they had craft stuff. Check the end caps and check on the side where you got the greeting cards. Check both of those aisles, the aisle that's directly with the greeting cards and then the next aisle just up from the greeting cards, because there was a lot of craft stuff on there. Check the pegboards. They have a lot of really cool things on the pegboards. And I think this is the shimmer pastel. I think that was the shimmer pastel that I just showed you. They had 3 of those. I bought 1. 2 of them are still there. I bought it because it's shimmer, but if you've watched my videos, pastel is not my color palette. This was gorgeous. This is one of those 180 sheet Park Lane paper pads. Again, it says cardstock, but don't believe that, because this is more like 24-pound paper. It's not really cardstock, but you get 180 sheets of it. I didn't buy any of these because these are very large pictures, and I don't use those. I'm not even sure that the voiceover is meeting up with where this is, because the editor that I use, if I do one straight voiceover, it doesn't generally tend to match up because the video lags, and so I'm talking about things that are in the video when I'm looking at it, but the actual video itself is way far ahead. Anyway, oh my gosh, such beautiful papers. Check the piles of papers too, because I found one pile of paper that had 2 different paper pads in it. So if you don't check the different piles of papers and make sure that the paper pads are all the same all the way down, you might miss something. Check behind things, because I found the little cricket cards. They were on a shelf, and there were quite a few more behind paper pads again. It was just, this was a phenomenal store. I have never been in such a beautiful, well-stocked, well-organized store. And again, that's probably because it's a soft open. It's not the full grand opening yet. The full grand opening starts in a week, but again, this store is already open. Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness gracious. This is such an amazing thing. Okay, I was really excited to see this. And like I said, my husband and I went there a week ago or so, whenever I did the Daytona stores. I guess it's been 2 weeks. And the sign on the door at that point said August 20th. That's how I knew that this one was open. My husband called this morning, and they had a recording that said that the store was open, so we went there and we checked it out, and yes, the store is open. They had so many cool things. I don't know if the letterboard has come up yet, but they had these little small size, perfect, beautiful small size letterboards. They were $3. There were 4 of them. I bought 1. The rest are still there. They had so many different things, so many things on the pegboard. And for people who sew, this is the best stocked sewing store that I have seen. It's in the pegboards. So when you see it, either I've already passed it and you've already looked at it, or you are coming up to it. But the pegboards, all of the sewing stuff was laid out beautifully on the pegboards. It's not in boxes that you have to dig through. And they had it all beautifully organized, and it's so many different products. I've never seen this many different products, this many different sewing products in any of the stores that I have been in. Anything that I'm highlighting in these pictures and these images, there was at least one left when I left the store. This store, it's now 8:45 p.m. My husband and I are on the way home. And by the way, if there's background noise, I do apologize, because I'm doing this voiceover as we drive. So we are on the highway driving home. So there might be background noise, and I apologize for that. I don't really mean to do that to you, but I'm sorry. I want to get this up. I want to get home. I want this video to be ready for me to upload as soon as I get home. because I want to give y'all the most opportunity to see not only what they have, but to make your game plan about how you're going to get there, if you're going to get there, who you're going to call that lives in the area to go there for you, whatever you need to do, you need to get your game plan together. This is such an amazing opportunity. This is an opportunity that does not present itself very often at all. To have the ability to go into a store before the grand opening. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so excited about this. I am just so amazed, and I am in awe. And let's see, what did I wanted to tell you that there's not a dollar table, so I told you that. I told you where the stuff is in the store. I told you what they had. I think I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to say in this voiceover. So I'm going to say something else while you're still watching the items. I realize that I'm not going over the items in this voiceover, but I'm trying to get this voiceover done. If I do it item by item, it takes me about 4 hours to edit a video. Doing it this way, I can get the voiceover done like that, but the voiceover doesn't match the items that you're looking at. But I think you will forgive me on this one because of the opportunity that it posts. If I actually did the voiceover the way I normally do, this video wouldn't go up until probably Saturday. And I don't want you to wait that long. I want you to be able to get to this new Smyrna store and sit there and go, whoa, look, we got into the store. You know, have whatever you do to celebrate, okay? I make silly noises like that. Whatever you do to celebrate, do that. You do you. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, I'm going to get the, I've figured out a way to get the giveaway going, and I think I've solved all of my problems with that. So I'm going to put up the giveaway video probably next Wednesday, and it will show you what it's going to be. The first giveaway that I'm going to do is going to be something really small and easy and make sure that it works out right. I'm going to give away some of my handmade greeting cards. Excuse me. And I'm going to give away 10 of them. So there's going to be 10 winners for my handmade greeting cards. And you get to pick what kind of greeting card you get. It's not going to be some random card that you get. If you want a birthday card, I will send you a birthday card. But that's what the first giveaway is going to be. And when that works out, I don't know if you saw the tool set that I had earlier. I did buy another one of those Recollections tool sets specifically to do a giveaway. So that Recollections tool set is going to be the next giveaway after the greeting card one, assuming that the greeting card goes off without a hitch. If I have to correct something or fix something, it'll take me a while before I do another giveaway. And this is working up to the major awesome item that I found in the one store. I have not highlighted what it is because there were only 2 of them. They were $1. I bought one for myself. I bought one for y'all to give as a giveaway. So somebody's going to get one. And I didn't highlight it because I knew I was going to buy them both. So I didn't see any reason to show you that it was in the store, because that's kind of mean to sit there and go, ha ha, I bought this and you don't get a chance to. I don't do that. If I show you something in one of my videos, there's at least one left in the store after I left. And I do try to show everybody everything that they have. I'm not a junk journal person, but I know that some of you are. So I'm giving you junk journal stuff. I'm not a sewer, but I know some of you are. So I'm showing you what they have for sewing materials, sewing notions. I don't do yarn. If they have Fibercraft and stuff like that, I'll show that to you too. I'm showing you everything. I'm not gatekeeping anything. So if I show you a picture of something, and if you see a picture of something that's in one of my videos when I'm doing these store walkthroughs, at least one of those was still in the store when I left. I don't know how many are still in the store when I left, but at least one of those are still in the store while I left. I don't know where I am in the video, but what I'm looking at is the Marvel Infinity stuff, the puzzles and things like that. Again, great thing to use for gifts, for whatever, for Christmas. Anybody who likes that stuff. I don't know if that's what you're looking at in this video, because like I said, the video starts to lag after a while. So what I'm saying is the voiceover isn't necessarily where I am in the video. I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to get this voiceover done so that you can get to this store too. So that you can get these paper pads. Did you see those paper pads? Oh my goodness gracious, they were beautiful, and they were $2, $1.99. Every one of the paper pads that I showed in this was $1.99. Oh my gosh. I think the Astro Brights were actually $2.99. But the paper pads, like the blue one, the blues and the primaries, and then the French Prep was in here. Delilah was in here. There was a Park Lane one in here. There were a couple by Recollections with the textured cardstock in that shimmer one. All of those, they were $1.99 each. Incredible buy, and they had lots of them. So I'm trying to get this video up as quickly as possible. So I realize it's not my usual type of video, and I appreciate everybody who is watching and everybody who is interacting with this, because I know this isn't my typical type of video. Usually I do it completely differently, but I want this one to get up there because I want you to be able to partake of this wonderful, amazing opportunity. Okay, I squeak. I squeak. I totally squeak. My husband's driving the car, and every now and then he looks over at me like, "What are you doing?" Anyway, that's the way it is. So much beautiful stuff. Oh, at this point we're in Ross, because one of my viewers told me that in Ross they had the Park Lane paper pads. So this is actually Ross right here. I did not see any paper pads, but I did see some really cool stuff in Ross. And for a moment we were in Dollar Tree, because there was a Dollar Tree in the same shopping center as the Ollies, that's the new Smyrna Beach Ollies. And I wanted to point out that the price in the craft department has now been hit by the price increase that's just plaguing Dollar Tree. So if you're a craft person that looks at Dollar Tree, just be prepared for the fact that the craft department has now been hit by the price increases. I didn't scan the item that had the red dot on it. I don't know how much it was. I don't know what they're increasing crafts to, but the craft prices in Dollar Tree have gone up. I don't remember how much longer I have in this video, so I do want to say thank you so very much for watching and subscribing and for liking and for sharing and for commenting and everything that you do with my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to spend some of your day with me and some of your day with my content, and you are so very appreciated. I mean, so very appreciated. I'm flabbergasted by the number of people that have interacted with my channel, and I am so humbled by it as well. You are just amazing people, and I am so pleased to have you as part of my community. And according to this, I have another 13 seconds before it ends. I just want to say thank you so very